And
Awesome sauce! Hello, everyone. I guess I'm not as sick as I thought. This is Blind Item Wonders. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. Happy Thursday. We are back on Thursday night, kicking ass and taking names, and we're about to testify. But before we testify, and we bring in my man in the chair and co-pilot for this evening, I'd like to thank a couple of my sponsors and a few other peeps who have made the last week of my life a beautiful, amazing dream come true. I'd like to thank the Marco's Pizza. The Marco's Pizza is the greatest pizzeria in all of Northern New Jersey. They are on 1926 Union Valley Road in New Jersey, 07421 973 728 1334. Maybe one time I can actually do this promo without having to fumble in my brain with their phone number and address is, but we got the website up. You gotta check the website. They got pizza and mozzarella sticks, Italian food. And if you mention this podcast and say Blind Item sent you, you can get one free order of garlic knots. And the Marco's Pizza garlic knots is an orgy of flavor in your mouth. Butter and garlic, and they're toasty nice. I mean, get yourself some free garlic knots on Awesome Sauce Radio at the Marco's Pizza. 1926 Union Valley Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421 973 728 1334. Lou and Sage and everyone else there, love you guys. I'll probably be there Saturday for some, home food. It's the company's been in business for 46 years. Go check them out. And they go to the dispensary that's right next door to them. Down, or 2 stores, or maybe 3 stores down from expect from Blind Guy Miracles. Also want to give a big shout out. It returns April 11th through 13th in Chicago, Illinois. It's the greatest convention in the universe. The one, the only, the Exotica Expo returns to the Rosemont Convention Center April 11th through the 13th. I may actually go because I want to get me some Midwestern hose and some deep dish pizza and see where Al Capone is buried. Because Al Capone's like one of my childhood heroes. So we'll get porn stars and seminars and BJs and HJs from around the way and photo ops and after parties and more BJs. And then we're gonna go put flowers at the grave of Al Capone, April 11th through the 13th. Exotica Expo, baby. Yeah. Now I'd also like to give a big shout out because we're up to the point where if you're in New York City, the Big Apple, I love New York. And if you're wearing an I Love New York t-shirt, you deserve to get the crap kicked out of you because you look like a tourist. But that's besides the point. But if you need beer and titties in your face, lap dances, there's only one place you go to. And all of New York City on West 45th Street. You go to Flash Dancers. The Flash Dancers, greatest strip club of God's green earth, is we recognize. I'm going to recognize. Okay. Okay. Flash dancers are awesome. Okay, the phone's blowing up for some reason. Interesting. Okie doke.
Did I mess that up?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
No.
Oh, man. All right. Do you want to replay it?
Yeah, we're going to replay the Flash Dancers commercial because we can.
All right. Hold on for a second.
All right.
We got technical difficulties, folks. I'm juggling multiple stuff, so give me 1 second. Hold, please.
That's fine, because I was wondering if this is the Flash Dancers commercials that only Superman and dogs could hear.
All right. Let's bring this bad boy up.
Yep.
Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Chrome tab. And play.
Welcome to your new favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself. Our bartenders will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends, or make new ones here. Flash dancers, come join the party.
And our
Could you-
last sponsor of the evening. If you need sex toys, if you need to spice up your love life with your partner, your wife, your significant other, and you need like watachis and wands and like bondage toys and cock rings, because I don't need cock. Wadoo! Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is the best, man. Plus, they got lubes. Let's play the commercial. Because I need cock. Wadoo! Adam and Eve.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Because I need cock. Wadoo!
Yeah, you, come here. Haven't you heard? We don't need to hide anymore. Now, we can shop privately for adult products at adamandeve.com. They've got massage oils, lingerie, and lots more we can't mention here. Use offer code BITES256. They'll give you 50% off almost any one item. 3 free DVDs, free mystery gift, and free shipping. That's 50% off, free shipping, and more. Private shopping starts at adamandeve.com.
Yes, and we are back. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm Juan Adam Wonders, the Count Pimp. Now we're going to bring in my tag team partner. He is a blogger, a writer, a novelist. Writes some beautiful comic books. Space Monkey's coming soon. He's a podcaster. He's a fellow comic crusader. He is the one, the only, the nemesis, David Howard, returning to the Awesome Sauce Studios.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hold your applause, please. No flash photography. So, what's up, my man? How are you doing?
I am holding up. Concrud sucks, but outside of that,
Fair. I am. I'm doing pretty well myself, all things considered. I mean, I guess you could always be better, But any day you can, you're above ground. It's a good day. So
it's always a blessing. So you survived all the fires?
I did. We don't have any winds right now, and the weather has cooled down. We actually got a little bit of rain. So it looks like, for the moment anyway, we are out of the woods for as far as fires go. So that's good.
Thank God. I mean, it's just, it's been a weird start to the year news-wise between the fires and now this crash in Washington.
Yeah, that one was really strange for me, man. It is. I get why it happened, I guess, but I just don't understand why they're doing training missions right near a busy airport. I mean, that's crazy to me.
That's odd. I didn't read the full story. Lately I try to limit my news to like 2-3 hours a week.
Yeah.
I find it better for my mental health that way.
I will say this, speaking as someone who has been in the military and been in the Army in particular, training missions in the military always have some sort of inherent danger in them. A lot of people don't realize a lot of people die every year in training missions. And so doing them around civilians, unless you absolutely have to, I just don't get it, man. It's pretty crazy to me. So maybe that's just me, but I don't understand. So, yep.
Yeah. Like I said, our hearts go out to everyone out there who was affected in Washington, and just said the way the world is, unfortunately, right now, it just seems like there's a new disaster each and every day.
I mean, this is
you just gotta like find the things that make you happy, stick with that, and protect your loved ones. Appreciate your family and your friends while you have them.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a any sort of consolation to anybody who was involved with that, but I will say that it was probably over almost instantaneously. So at least that's something. So
Yeah, and I have a friend who's a commercial pilot who said that same basic thing. So
yeah.
moving on to more fun stuff. What's going on with your 900 comics and 500,000 novels?
Oh, we were talking about this a little bit beforehand. I mean, things are just. I'm dealing with stuff outside of comics and everything, so things are going with Space Monkeys and everything. But life is kind of caught up, and I'm trying to deal with being a dad and dealing with other issues outside of that, and dealing with stuff with the federal government for my own stuff, which is always fun. So I'm dealing with all that at the moment, but things are percolating up here. I've got a couple ideas and some different stuff, and we'll see what happens. But right now, I'm just kind of focusing on what I got to do in real life, which isn't fun, but you got to do it. And then I get to come on here once a week and just let my hair down, what little hair I have left, and de-stress, which is always fun. So.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to put a therapeutic smile on the face.
Yeah.
Thank you for always being supportive and helpful.
Absolutely, brother.
Basically, I started writing a something called I don't care if anyone steals the title because it's just a title. I'm writing Debbie Does Comic Con.
Nice.
I found out that the classic from Bambi Woods porn movie, Debbie Does Dallas, is in the public domain.
I think one of these days they need to do you should do like a Debbie Does Dallas thing, but I don't know if you ever went to the old Disneyland, but you had to have different tickets to go on the different classes of rides.
Yeah. Like you just said the old Disneyland, I knew exactly where you were going with it.
Yeah, it would be funny to have like the old ticket thing, with the Debbie Does Dallas. So it's like,
it's gonna be cool because then I could just make a collectible card set out of all the tickets.
yeah. It's like I want to go on the D ride, so
Yes. How many tickets to ride the BJ?
Yeah.
No, Tim. You need 7 tickets to ride the BJ.
That'd be pretty funny.
The HJ ride. Come on. Yeah, just 2 tickets for an HJ. 2 tickets for an HJ, please.
And at the end,
Express.
At the end, you have some young 18-year-old kid going, "I only have 2 A tickets." It's like they take pity on me. I'm like, come on in. So it's like,
Holy crap!
come on in. It's all right. It's like that. You remember that old Coke commercial with Mean Joe Green and he throws the jersey? It's the same thing, except they're throwing something else at the kid.
See, this is why I love what I do, because now I'm gonna later on tonight. Recovering from the avian flu, because everyone I know, all my friends at the avians that I know are all sick and recovering from different parts of being sick at the moment. I'm gonna wind up looking for that. I haven't watched that commercial in years.
Yeah, that old Coke commercial.
Yeah. I actually think they even made a trading card of the Coke commercials one year. Back
when there were so few channels that everybody knew the iconic commercials. It's like, now.
This is perfect segue. Because I've been on this old school animated cereal commercial kick. And thank you, eBay, because I was looking at old cereal premiums. That, once again, because they don't do them justice anymore. You remember as a kid, going to the end of the box and just get whatever crappy little plastic prize is in the box?
I would like to say that I do. However, my parents never bought us any fun cereals, so we had crappy cereals. However, I remember doing that for Cracker Jacks at like baseball games and stuff. So, and there was always some bullshit tattoo at the end or something.
Oh yeah, the prizes were crap, but I see. We'll play the Cocoa Pebbles commercial, and then just explain that the prizes are worth some serious money right now.
Cool. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Cocoa Pebbles cereal, a bedrock and part of this good breakfast. Gazoo, help! Bonnie took my Cocoa Pebbles again.
You're very observant. I'll send you where you can have all the Cocoa Pebbles you want.
A cabinet of cocoa! Bonnie will never get these. Yeah, they're delicious! Oh, Bonnie!
Oh!
Gazoo?
I don't play favorites. Uh-oh. I think you blew it.
Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal, a bedrock and part of this good breakfast.
Nice.
Just such classic. They don't make commercials the way they used to anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the other problem is now that they have like AI or whatever it is that's like targeted commercials at you, it's like all you do is if you watch something, you see the same commercial over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, and then sometimes they get on this kick where they start sending you commercials and you have no idea why they're sending them to you. It's like, ever since I turned 50, I've been getting commercials and ads and emails for like erectile dysfunction. I was like, dude, it's fine, man.
Because when I watch stuff on YouTube,
Yeah.
The commercial that comes in, I see the most is for this new shit called Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Which is like a gummy with Viagra in it, I guess.
Yep.
And that commercial is every other commercial on YouTube. What used to annoy me when I used to watch like Superman and Lois on the CW.
Yeah.
It was like the same free commercials every commercial break almost. It was like the Domino's commercial. It was some type of Verizon commercial. Like,
it's always something. Although I got to tell you about this real quick because I saw this the other day and it reminded me of you. So I like to watch like reaction videos and stuff like that on YouTube when I want to relax. So I found this channel called Alabama Boss, and he like rates beers and alcohol and all sorts of stuff.
nice.
Anyway, he had a guest host on. I guess she's like a country singer or something like that. She's a pretty girl, but one of his advertisers is Hims, where you can get like generic Viagra and stuff like that.
Yep.
And she was reading the ad, and then when she gets there, it's like, "This is for your boner." It's like, and this pretty girl looks right in the camera and goes, "We love boners," really loud. And I was like, Adam would appreciate this.
That's something this channel would do.
I was laughing so hard. My wife was right next to me, and she was dying too. It was just like, well, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I've just been thinking about that lately. Because I found a couple channels on YouTube that show these shows with the original commercials in them, especially for Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
And I have more fun watching the commercials than I do the fucking whatever I was trying to watch in the first place.
Do you remember Morris the cat?
Hell yeah! Meow meow
And-
meow 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 meow. meow.
Or make Mikey make Mikey eat it or whatever, and Mikey likes
Fuck
it.
Mikey, bastard! Alright. I may have to pull it up, but fucking Life cereal can kiss my fat blind ass. It's almost Life cereal and Mikey is almost in Cars for Kids territory.
Oh God, not that. Hey, I need 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds.
Beautiful. Yeah, fucking Cars for Kids. thinking they're special. Look at me! Donate your card today! Give it to Mikey! Mikey likes it! God. Fuck you all. Fuck you. Damn. Cars for kids. Mikey. Even though Morris the cat's awesome. Meow, 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 meow,
Huh?
meow, 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 meow. Amazon, you like a cat.
I missed something.
I'm back.
Alright. But where are we?
My ears aren't working.
What's
We're
that?
on 2 Stowaway Road in West Milford, New Jersey.
Myself.
All right, now my ears are working. Here we go.
Alright, cool.
All right. Would you like to go to Gotham Girls?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Gotham Girls is a web series from the early 2000s, which had Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Renee Montoya, basically all the female characters of the Batman animated series. This is what they came up with, and it's fucking awesome.
Cool. Here we go. Gotham Girls, Season 2, Episode 4, Baby Blue.
Yep.
Say, Red, don't you think we kind of stand out dressed like this?
Not at all, Harl. Lots of people come to the Wax Museum as their favorite celebrities. See? Get ready, they're coming. I'll take out the guards with the special pollen dust. Then you snatch the crown jewels off the Princess Ajani figure.
What exactly does this pollen dust do? Achoo!
It's a rejuvenating plant. It has a temporary de-aging effect. The guards will regress to it. You just can't keep your nose out of anything.
Ma'am, I believe you dropped this.
Why, yes. Thank you so much, officer. Harley? Harley? Naughty Harley. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Father issues. Harley Quinn, you naughty, naughty girl. Just wait till I get you home.
Huh. Cute baby. But what kind of a wacko names their kid Harley Quinn?
Because this ran for 3 seasons. I love the fact that they used the original voice cast for it.
Yeah.
Diane Persing as Poison Ivy. God rest her soul. That is Eileen Sorkin as Harley.
Best Harley ever,
Uh,
in my opinion, anyway. So,
no, I agree. the top two Harleys of all time are her mainstream. It's Arlene Sorkin, and her porn is Cleo Valentine.
Okay, fair.
You know, yeah.
I will also say that my favorite Eileen Sorkin moment, though, was, I forget what episode it was, but they had her. She meets Boxy, who is a criminal, like a gangster, and she's in a nightclub, and she actually sings a nightclub song during the episode. And Eileen Sorkin
Yeah,
did
actually,
sing.
they say it's the song is actually called "Say We're Sweethearts Again,"
Yeah,
and which is actually a real song. I thought they wrote it for the show initially.
yeah.
It's actually from some old movie.
Hmm.
And that's a great episode. One of my favorite Harley Quinn moments of all time. And I would love to know how they got this past the censors.
Hmm.
And she has the Joker. She gives him pie. She's like, I like a piece of my pie, my cherry pie.
Yeah, that's on Mad Love, man.
Yep. No, that's not Mad Love. It's actually I think
Oh.
it's a Creeper episode.
Is it Mad or is it the Creeper or is it Laughing Fish?
No, it's Creeper.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Mad Love is you want to ride my whoopee cushion.
yeah. Or she goes, "Don't you want to take a ride on your Harley?" It's like, vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah.
Yep. But
Oh.
the cherry pie one is the one I always want to know how the hell they got past the censors.
Yeah.
For Gotham Girls, there's also a 5-issue miniseries. This is issue number 3 we're about to pull up, which is the Harley Quinn cover.
There you go.
Is the money shot in the series. This alone goes for about $25-$30. Don't know what it goes graded. I've seen sets of all 5, which has beautiful Bruce Timm covers. And it's also a fun read. The scene sets like from anywhere from 35 to about 90.
I think-
no one was ordering these books back in the early 2000s. And then, of course, Harley Quinn blew up, and then Poison Ivy blew up, and then comic books and Batman blew up around 2011-ish.
What's
So
your feeling on Bruce Timm as a comic artist?
I actually think he doesn't get his due sometimes.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad you said that. I feel the exact same way. In fact, I think people take unwarranted shots at the guy. So,
Real how so?
they're always complaining that he's got his certain style. He can draw on other styles, but he likes to draw on the same styles like Batman, the animated series, and Superman and stuff like that, where it's it's very stylized. But the guy knows what he's doing. He's very good at drawing stuff and laying stuff out, and his comic stuff is even better than I think the stuff that he designed for animation. I think one of the kicks I've heard about him is a lot of people take shots at the guy because he likes drawing sexy characters, man. It's like, yeah. So yeah. It's like-
This is a dude who got his start. Riddle me this: where did J. Michael Straczynski, Bruce Timm, and Paul Dini all get their start? What major Mattel franchise?
Jesus, I don't know. What is it? Barbie?
He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
Really? Well, that's
those
cool.
mini comics?
Yeah.
Action figures?
Uh-huh.
So those were some of Joe Michael Straczynski's first written works. There was some of the earliest Bruce Timm drawn stuff.
One of my favorite trades is one that he did with Paul Dini, and it's Batman Case Detective. So
That's fucking great stuff.
yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he gets the credit.
He also has a variant covered. I think it's Amazing Spider-Man 49 that has Mary Jane basically on a stripper pole. It's one of the most beautiful images of Mary Jane you'll ever see.
The guy, it's not like he was just, not there's anything wrong with this, but it's not like he was drawing just Beefcake stuff. either. I mean, he's a legitimate comic guy who could draw everything. It's just, hey, when he drew a Power Girl or he drew a Poison Ivy, he made them look sexy. There's nothing wrong with that, man. And it's not, man, my wife to this day is like, loves Poison Ivy from Batman the Animated Series. So, you know?
Hey, to everyone who bitches about his style,
Yeah.
we would not have the Harley Quinn we know and love from the animated series, without his style.
You wouldn't have Harley Quinn at all without Tim and Paul Dini. So,
Well, actually, Eileen Sorkin herself had a lot to do with the creation of the character too.
Yeah, because isn't the story, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the story that the two of them were friends with Eileen Sorkin and that her actual personality inspired Harley Quinn, like at least to a certain
It was a
extent.
combination that she played a clown in whatever soap opera she was in,
Mm-hmm.
the dream sequence, and because her and Paul Dini were friends from college, that's what really inspired a lot of the personality for Harley Quinn. And the other piece of history that people forget,
Mm-hmm.
of the Joker's favor, Harley Quinn was only supposed to last one episode.
Oh yeah, and I'll say this too. I hope to everything that I can hope for, that Bruce Timm and Paul Dini had something in their contracts where they're getting residuals off of Harley Quinn on all the stuff that she's in. So,
Oh yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a Harley Quinn sex toy yet.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
All right. I hope my friends at Bad Dragon or Adam and Eve or Tanka, the sex toy company over from Japan, which I haven't put the demonstration I did at AVN up yet because I'm not sure where I want to. Some of the footage I got from AVNs, I don't know where I want to put it yet. I'm not even posting the staff stuff to Instagram and YouTube.
I was watching Consumer Electronics Expo from Vegas the other day, and some company from Japan brought over the latest real life robot. Dude, wait 10 years, and it's like if you don't want to mess with real people, you could just like screw a robot, So it's like,
Actually, Kinky Kelly's coming soon. Kinky Kelly's a sex robot. It's only like $20,000, but it's the most lifelike thing. It's so lifelike, it scared the shit out of me.
$20,000, man, Jesus.
Yeah. What's next on our hit list?
Next is something that you said you couldn't believe the price on, and it's the Marvel Secret Wars action figures.
Actually, this is as everyone knows, we're actually in the Captain America Brave New World movie hype. My gateway drug in the comic books was the Secret Wars and Superpowers action figures. And I remember there being a Falcon. And I did not realize that a Midnight Card Falcon goes between $200 to $400.
Wow. $400 for that?
Yeah, and it's not like that line of figures have the most articulation or anything special to them at all. I know a lot of their second wave. This is from the second wave, where a couple of them were only released in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So that may have something to do with the price.
It's interesting. At the top of this package is in French. So
yep.
It says
I think this is the same wave where they had the Constrictor and Electro and Iceman.
Yeah.
Like the Iceman and the Electro and the Constrictor have always been tough ever since I can remember. But like I said, it's just interesting that what certain things from our childhoods go for now.
Yeah. Well, it's like the last time I was on, I think we were talking about the old metal lunch boxes. And those things can be crazy expensive if they're in good shape. So.
And I actually went back to buy that strawberry shortcake after the episode, and it was already gone.
Wow.
I figured just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's the nostalgia, man. It's like everybody buys up all the
Nostalgia is a
old stuff.
drug.
Yeah. So if I could find someone that I could buy like my 16-year-old shoulders, I'd do that. So,
Yeah, you bet, man.
where can I make that purchase?
You might have my 20-year-old back right now, so that's
Yeah. That would be nice. So
that my 20-year-old back and my 18-year-old knees would be nice.
if I could get my whole 16-year-old body, my wife might be very happy. So, yeah.
Wouldn't that be illegal?
Well, okay, I'll make myself 18. That's
Yeah. I was like, are you keeping your 18? Are you your 18-year-old brain inside your 16-year-old body, or how does this work?
Oh no. My 18-year-old body with this brain. So
Oh, okay, that works.
All
right, cool. This way, we're not doing anything illegal here.
Yeah. So next up, you have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number
This
one.
is issue number 1. This is the prequel to the cartoon that premiered yesterday on Disney XD,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought, I don't understand the changes they made and the liberties they took, but I still thought it was a fun cartoon.
I didn't see it, so.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'll come on another episode and my 3 number 1 gripes with it. There's a gender swap I don't understand. There's like just other little weird things that make me go, what the fuck?
Why do they? I hate that. I hate when they do stuff just because they can. It's like, come on.
No, none of the other at least that they were. I thought we were going good because I started putting in characters like Nika from the Runaways and Amadeus Cho. Like, all right, they're doing diversity, but they're letting it make sense. And then there's one character who I'm not going to spoil because I'm gonna do a solo rant about this. This is something outside of me. At least when they did that gender swap with Cape Crusader, there was a corporate thing behind it.
Okay.
Remember with the Cape Crusader TV show? It was a female penguin because they didn't want anything to do with that show.
Right.
I can understand that corporate meddling happens all the time like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this looks like to be a gender swap. Actually, spoiling who the character is doesn't really spoil the story at all. They basically turned Dr. Connors into a female.
Oh, I heard about that. I had heard about that.
Basically, it's Dr. Kirk Connors, but it's a chick. And that made me go, what the fuck is this?
Did she become the lizard?
She doesn't come in the lizard yet. She's just a female Dr. Connors.
All right. Well, now I gotta know. We gotta take a bet on this. I don't know. We can put because there's not a real bet. I'm just what do you think the odds are? Is the female lizard gonna have boobs or no boobs?
There better be titties.
Okay.
It's Disney XD, so I doubt it. But
everybody out there listening to this, click like and subscribe, but leave us your comments. What do you think? Is a female lizard going to sport?
Will the lizard get titties or no titties?
Yeah, I want to know.
We both do.
Inquiring minds like ours want to know. So.
Yeah, it just made me go, wow. I don't understand some of these. Even Dave's dog wants to know.
Yeah. See, the dog is asking questions. So.
I know these type of changes have been going on like forever, but this is the one that just at least even with my one thing that even 20-something years ago was made me scratch my head when they casted Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, it kind of makes sense. They just wanted someone big.
Mm-hmm.
But this made no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. So good at
boy, just shut your fat mouth. You keep giving me $15. Why $17 a month, you blind fat fuck? Oh, boy.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. They could have, like, gender swapped Mary Jane Watson, you know.
Don't give them ideas like that. How dare you give Mickey Mouse and his group of gangsters ideas like that? What's next on the agenda?
Next, we have a two-parter, catching up with Blake Blossom. So,
And this comes from the AVN, so let's play part 1.
all right. Let me know real quick. I'm going to start it and I'm going to stop it. I want to see if the video works or if I need to do something different, or the audio works. So, here we go. Did you hear the audio?
No, I did not.
All right. We're going to give me 1 second.
Okay.
Stop the screen. Present.
Gives me a chance to blow my nose.
Present it as a Chrome tab instead. Add to stage. Here we go. Part 1.
Thank you.
And you could hear that, right?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Continuing on.
All right, who's next? Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Everything's been going good?
This has been the best ABN of my career.
Oh my god, and you're doing it by yourself too.
99.9%.
Oh my god. Why? Why is it better than the other years?
I have, you know what? Maybe because I'm not waiting on people. I'm not dealing with drama.
Oh. You and your friends have drama?
Yeah.
What?
Some of them do.
Oh, okay.
But can I ask one quick question for the cast?
Yeah.
Look at you teasing us with the one quick question that cuts off. So.
Actually, it's perfectly because I found out the hard way throughout that last week that the meta glasses only allows you to record about 2 to 3 minutes worth of footage.
Okay.
It takes off on its own.
Would you like me to continue on with part 2?
Yeah, let's show them part 2.
All right, here we go. Part 2.
And thank you for giving me something to aspire for. Maybe one day you get to give me my anal virginity yet.
Whose virginity?
My anal virginity. It's still on the table.
Oh, you want to take it?
No, I'm offering my anal virginity.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I saw that you're doing pegging now.
I love it now. I know, I was so nervous, but now I love it. Do you like doing that?
Yeah, I want to do it for my first time because my braille teacher said if I would a hot chick give me anal, she would let me get her anal.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm dead serious.
Oh my god, well, you gotta tell her, hey, start warming up, girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, well, maybe we'll collab. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, I'm on to pay rates, so.
Here we go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for everything. I don't want to hold up the line.
No, it's okay. Let me do another Polaroid with you. All right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you've been waiting out there for a little bit?
Yep.
Oh,
wow. I have time to kill because I'm waiting for Angela White and Stella Danger upstairs. So.
Oh, okay.
I was an idiot the other day. I didn't do anything for the podcast. I just got photos for myself.
Oh, well, now we got something for the podcast, right? Oh, here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Anna. Yep. I'll see you, okay?
I'll see you.
Alrighty.
Excuse me, good sir? Yep.
Oh, you hit the end of the line. Where we headed to?
I guess have a good day, bud. I guess I'm headed to go out.
Okay. You want to go back outside?
Yep. Make my way upstairs again.
Hey, Chris.
Excuse me. Can I just say, put your hand out?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. With the whole thing with Maitland, you made one of my dreams of this year come true.
No problem.
Thank you so much, man.
What do you want me to say?
I'm an idiot.
How you doing? I got you right here.
Thanks, Chris.
Are you able to see where you're going right now?
I am going to make my way back upstairs.
Okay, all right.
You read the world with me if I could try to do it a little bit by myself.
Yeah.
And if I get into problems, I will ask for help, I promise.
Absolutely.
Just that it would mean the world to me.
Absolutely.
No, I understand. I'll help you get past this queue here. And I'll
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you.
You're now past the trip hazards. You're gonna make a right.
Yep.
And this one here, straight down. You'll fill the wall in about maybe 20 yards.
Thank you.
All right.
We are the champions. We are the champions. That's basically got. Yeah, I know.
That's awesome, man. Looks like they treated you really well.
I forgot I even did that little. I started singing "We Are the Champions" when I walked out.
Yeah. I was gonna cut out, but I couldn't cut out on that rendition of "We Are the Champions." I had to stick around.
That was horrible.
Now, coming to Spotify later this year, a whole tribute to Queen by Blind Adam. So.
This is what. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get over this damn cold, and then sometime in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna write a letter to Blake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Melissa, my executive assistant, edit that thing so it looks professional and not like the shitty, misspell, no grammar bullshit I normally send people.
Mm-hmm.
David's seen my emails. He can test. And then we're gonna send it to Blake, and we're gonna negotiate, Project Pegasus, where, she gets my anal virginity.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, I cook her the most amazing, most delicious pasta Alfredo she's ever had. And and then after that, we're going to submit it, and we're going to win an AVN for best anal, and it's going to reek of awesomeness.
Adam, I hope you don't take this wrong way, but good luck with that, and I do not plan on watching that. So,
That's fine.
I have zero interest in seeing that, but brother,
There's some prestige that I got in my head that I'm starting to find out that you will like.
Okay.
But that one is just like I said, because there is a real teacher in Edison, New Jersey, who made it who made a deal, and after I complete my end of the deal, Brittany, my friend, you better be ready to elaborate on your end of the deal. Even though whether you choose to, under your end of the agreement, because you said if a hot chick would put a dildo on my butt, you would put my 1-inch pocket rocket in your butt. So
nice.
Either way, I win. Because of who I picked to take my anal virginity, that would be Blake Blossom. All right.
Have you ever heard the Sam Kinison bit on anal sex?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I'll just leave it at that.
That's partially responsible for me coming up with this crazy idea in the first place.
Am I still small? No, you're huge.
No, but the ABS was amazing. Blake Blossom is awesome. I'm privileged to call her a friend and get to see her.
Cool.
I got a bunch of stickers. I might use a sticker as a giveaway eventually when I remember where I put them. The award was amazing. Just the entire event was amazing. I like to thank BSGPR, Brian Scott Gross over at BSGPR. Thank you for always taking great care of me. And as I tell everyone, go chase your, no matter what they are, go chase your dreams. You just might catch them.
Yeah, it's glad you had a great time. And like I said, I was impressed. Obviously, Blake I've seen other stuff you've done with her. She seems like a very nice person, but I was really impressed with the security and the event staff. They seemed like they gave you respect and took good care of you, and that's good to see.
They took good care of me to a point where, they left me alone. And they said, unless they saw me really struggling, whenever I just needed extra help, You know, I even apologized to the one because I didn't know he was security at first. He just comes to me and goes, "Can I ask a question? If you're blind, how are you going to enjoy this event?" And I didn't know it was it was one of the Virgin Hotel security at first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one of those mornings when I just wanted to be left alone for a little bit, trying to get my way in the land. Sometimes she'd forget the little things: food, water,
Yeah.
making sure to go to a bathroom on time. And then I said I'm sorry, and we had a lovely conversation.
That's cool.
You know, maybe if he said, "Excuse me, may I please ask a side question first?" I probably would have handled it different, or said, "Hey, I'm security, a security who's working the event. I just would like to know something real quick."
I mean, I'm obviously not blind, but I haven't shared this publicly anywhere. So this is a Blind Adam exclusive. But one of my VA or veteran disabilities that's getting really bad is my hearing. Sometimes it's funny. Like earlier, you said something about something, and I thought you were talking about having Charo in a porn. I was like, "What? Charo?" So so I started laughing. But my hearing's getting really bad, but I've noticed that people are really good about it now. They don't automatically assume you're going to need help, whatever, and they're understanding. So hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed that some things work out so I can get some hearing aids because it's getting pretty bad now. So, but yeah.
Like I said, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, buddy, that you get
Absolutely, man. Mr.
Miracle Ear.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all have our our things we got to deal with, but it's been one of those things where I'm losing my ability to hear voices. So, I have to deal with the audio. Like, it's why one of the reasons why I wear headphones all the time, because I dial it way the heck up and tune it so I can hear voices better and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And there's always a way. My whole thing has always been, it's like, no matter what your disability is, no matter what your issue is, I think you just always find ways around it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in today's day and age, when tech doesn't work, have a good group of friends and family around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just not be afraid to just. That's why I said it at the end of that. I was just like, "Hey, man, it would mean the world to me if I could at least get to a certain point by myself." Because the guy Chris was, watching over me and taking really good care of me for almost an hour and a half at that point, between waiting in line and all that.
Yeah.
But I just want to say a special thank you to the entire security staff over at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. Thank you for being amazing. Except for one of your staff who will say Namos, but that's a totally issue outside of him working for you, which I'm not getting into to respect the mutual party involved. What's next on our hit list?
Next is a classic from 1999. It is the 50th anniversary.
Actually, I think it's the 30th anniversary of Penthouse.
Is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm going blind too. 30th anniversary special collector's edition of Penthouse. And yours truly had this. So I will say that.
I probably may have it in a box that I haven't checked in a while, but this is a very early pictorial by now living legend Hall of Famer Janet Jameson.
Yes, sir.
Which, I've been trying to figure out what her first. I don't think this is her first ever pictorial, but I know it's early in her career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what her first pictorial is. But when I went on eBay, because I was just screwing around, as my cat decided to be annoying.
Cool. Cool for the cat.
And you're gonna get a cat in a box from me one day.
Hey, you want to hear a Penthouse story from me?
Hell yeah.
All right. So obviously you know me from podcasting with me and stuff like that, and occasionally I'll do voices and stuff like that. But my very first type of thing I ever did when I was in the Army in the barracks, on Fridays and Saturday nights, when being in the barracks, everybody would be bored. People would come to my room, and sometimes we'd have as many as 20 or 30 people in my barracks room. And I would entertain people by voice acting Penthouse 4 for everybody.
Nice.
And reading it out. So I used to do it, and I would do it like, sometimes I would do it like the announcers for like motocrossers. They'd be like, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I never thought this would happen to me. So, you know, like that.
Awesome. I know what sucks about the age we live in.
Yeah.
Nothing as simple as Penthouse Forum, which is just like written letters.
Yeah.
Is a lost art form.
Yeah. And for all of you who have never read Penthouse Forum, and there was actually a whole magazine that was nothing but Penthouse Forum letters.
There's nothing but letters and stories and
yeah. And
actually, unfortunately, it didn't get published for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's right. I accidentally mailed it to the wrong address. I remember trying to submit stuff to them back in the day.
I would imagine that 80 to 90% of that stuff was fake, but they were great, man. It's like either that.
Yeah. I'm thinking of buying an old issue of Penthouse Forum and just getting some sexy girl that I know from like some Flash Days or something. Like, read one of these letters in one of your sexiest voice.
Yeah. And they always started out with like certain things, like I never thought this would happen to me, or it's like it's always like that.
Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought this would happen to me.
Yeah.
In the library, and there's these two girls kissing each other.
Yeah.
Write a book.
Yeah.
It's the most outlandish fucking scenario ever done.
Yeah. Or, Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought this would happen to me. I work as a plumber, and then it goes from there. Like,
oh, yeah. Everyone, I know it's a lost artwork, but go on eBay and buy some back issues of Penthouse Forum and just enjoy. This is the one thing, yes, you did read for the articles and enjoy.
Yeah. They were hilarious and funny and entertaining. And it's like either there was a whole lot going on in the world that I had no idea was happening, or a lot of it was made up. So.
Oh yeah, I believe our next thing on the hit list is definitely Rachel Steele.
Correct, Amundo.
Rachel Steele is a 20-year performer of the adult entertainment industry. She will be a featured guest of the podcast. Waiting for BSGPR to confirm when she's coming on, but she is one of her specialties is that she does Wonder Woman cosplay and performances.
Cool.
The reason I'm showing her Facebook profile instead of her actual website is I don't want to get flagged, and Google is being a bitch.
This is you actually sent me an Instagram video.
Yeah, an Instagram. Excuse me.
Do you want to watch the video?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I just noticed something. I thought she was sitting in a leather chair, and that's not a leather chair behind her. So,
no.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
Why is this not running? Oh wait, hold on. It's not playing for me.
Could be an Instagram thing.
All right. It's not playing for me. Sorry.
Everyone go to Instagram at Rachel Steele, and you can find what we're trying to play that way. But she did a video called Wonder Woman versus the Spirit, and it's like one of the coolest things I've ever watched. And she also has something called Stepson Surprise, which she does a lot of stepmom content. Rachel Steele's awesome sauce. Red North Productions. Check it out. Blind Adam singing. Recognize. Love BSGPR.
What do we have next? Cherry Comics.
All right. Larry Wells, the king of underground, the guy who created Cherry Pop Tart, and my good friends over at Happy Comics, did a variant by Adam News of Cherry number 24. There's a couple different artists who did variants, but these are I'm just happy that Cherry's still going strong. They've been doing a lot of crowdfunding and Kickstarter, Indiegogo.
Every time I hear Cherry, I think of something else. There was a short-lived magazine called Cherry, Cheri.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Amazon stuff.
My dad had some copies of that. I remember that magazine. So.
That was right. Actually, I had a couple, but they got thrown out when I was young.
Yeah, that and We was another one. So.
Yeah, but I just, like I said, this is one of my favorite, adult comics.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since from back in the day.
It's got a Archie Comics vibe to it.
Yeah, it's basically his whole concept when he created the character is, what if Archie, Betty, and Ron actually fucked in the comic.
All right.
Right before my good friends over at Woodrock Productions gave us the Beaverdale parody, but hey. Archie's been sexual about comics ever since the 50s, yo.
Nice.
There's an Archie comic with a Raquel Welch pillow advertised in it that I'm trying to find out.
Yeah. I just don't want to see Jughead doing anything. That's all I'm saying. So.
Jughead and Ethel, man.
Yeah, keep Jughead out of it.
Ethel is like the BBW of Riverdale, man.
It wasn't there like a Miss and Mrs. Beasley too.
Yeah. Now we're just getting in the guilt. We're getting the guilt territory.
Yeah. Oof.
You know what? You corrupted me, sir. You know what my new favorite thing is?
What's that?
You created it like a couple weeks back. ALF.
Which one? Say it again.
ALF.
Oh yeah.
Asian I like to fuck.
Sorry, man. Sorry about that.
That's probably.
No, I'm not.
There was a Bugs Bunny cartoon I was gonna play, but I decided against it because.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So.
No. It's been a good thing. My two friends last week laughed their asses off. They're like, "What's an elf?" That's the only one out of all of them I had to. The one thing I had to explain a few times. It's an Asian I like to fuck.
Well, then there's the elf too. European I'd like to.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I'll remember that. Yeah. But just Cherry's awesome. Unfortunately, my friend at Happy Comics is sold out on almost everything of these derrits.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do wind up getting a copy or two, I will do one as a giveaway.
Very cool.
Because as we're going into year 10 in another couple weeks, I got some things I'm trying to plan out. Celebrate the entire month of March will be a celebration.
The last thing I have on our agenda is the bungalow.
Bungalow Hostel, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
That's where I stayed last week. It is if you need a place that's cheap and budget friendly to stay in Las Vegas, I highly recommend the place. Just a heads up, you will have to share rooms unless you have a party of 12 or a party of 4 or 8. But it's $17 a night plus resort fees and tax for the 12-bedroom room, which I stayed at. But they were there. The staff is awesome. Shout out to Erica and Sophie and Connor, who take really good care of me there.
Hey, for $17 a night, you can't beat it. So.
Yeah, like I said, if you're just taking it, shower, pissing, shitting, and sleeping in your room, you're doing nothing else.
Last time I went to Vegas, I went for a Scorpions concert. I was only there for one night. I was in my hotel room for maybe 3 hours to do exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
And I stayed at the Excalibur, which has gone to shit.
I I still love the place, but that's not what it used to be.
And it was 100 and something a night. So, you know.
Like I said, I was waiting on a friend of mine who I hope she's doing better and her whole situation's getting resolved.
Mm-hmm.
She got back to me way too late saying that she wouldn't host me when I was in town, and then I was scrambling to find something affordable.
Mm.
And unfortunately I found out in my scrambling that Circus, which is one of my other favorite places.
Mm-hmm.
You can only do online booking with them now.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine helped me find this place, which I knew about for years when they were a hostile cat. But they're on Las Vegas Boulevard. They're in a safe neighborhood. They have a kitchen, which is always great. So if you want to save some money on eating out, you can. They give you a refrigerator, little thing to hold your food in the fridge that you can label. So I really highly recommend it. Depending on when I go back out, which I'm planning a film shoot, a Comic Con, and all that stuff in about another month or two. I'll use them again. Bungalow Hostels is awesome.
Oh, they're up there on the north side of the strip.
Yep.
By downtown.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're pretty much in the Arts District.
Yeah. I was just checking out where it was.
Yeah, they're in one of the better neighborhoods in that area, thank God.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's always a crapshoot, regardless. But it really served its purpose nicely. I think I spent 7-8 hours in their tops.
Yeah. Hey, you're up there by Pawn Stars, man.
Fuck those people. Pawn Stars, the silver and gold pawn shop, is a scam.
Is it now?
It's smoke and mirrors, man. It's a small, dinkety-link hole in the wall.
Never been there.
It's a tourist. It really is a tourist trap.
Well, it is now. I mean, I will say this, though. I love to go to pawn shops when I have money because you can usually get some really good deals on stuff. But
not this place, unfortunately. This place is just too famous.
Yeah. So.
Basically, more people were there to take a picture with the giant statue of Rick outside than anything else.
Is there really a giant statue of Rick outside now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your friend who manages a store called Rogue Toys, which is only a few stores away from it. What's up, Chris the Greatest? But that's basically it.
Cool.
Where can the audience find you online, sir?
You can find me at Nemesis FC2 on Instagram and Facebook and X. TikTok doesn't exist or won't exist, so I'm not on TikTok. Also, I've been told by my daughter that I should promote this, so I'm going to start promoting it everywhere. Right. If you're on Spotify and you're looking for a new playlist, search for OPSEC, OPSEC playlist, and that is the playlist I listen to when I write comics, specifically OPSEC. So if you like Alice in Chains or Rob Zombie or Marilyn Manson or Metallica or AC/DC.
This is an important question. Metallica after the Black Album or before the Black Album?
Before the Black Album.
All right, we're good.
Black Album and before. That's basically where I draw the line. I stop right there.
One song from one of the later albums which was a strip club darling for lap dances, which was on one of the other, which I think was on Load or Reload. Mm-hmm. But anything after the Black Album was very spotty at best.
Yeah. So yeah, go check it out. Nine Inch Nails. It's kind of eclectic. There's some Jimi Hendrix on there. So different stuff. So yeah, I'm not getting anything out of it, but hey, if you want to listen to the music that I like when I'm writing that specifically, go check it out. And if people like it, I'll share some of my other playlists that I have when I'm writing other stuff, because it's the one thing I do. I don't care what I'm wearing when I write, but what I listen to get in the mood to write different stuff, I definitely have taste. So
That's just basically that's a lot better than my podcast prep playlist on Amazon Music.
Cool.
Which is basically TV show themes, cartoon themes.
Very cool.
I don't know how I got that. That's how I got, because I actually wanted to listen to the version of the Mass theme song with lyrics, which is the most depressing song in the fucking world, by the way.
Hey, I still think the greatest TV show theme song of all time, though, is the theme from The Greatest American Hero. So
That is amazing.
yeah,
Man.
I love that show. I'm still bitter that show was taken off the air. It was fantastic. If you've never seen it, stop listening. As soon as you're done listening to us, go find it.
I think it may be on TV.
Yeah.
It surprised me that The Great American Hero is on TV right now.
Go check it out. If you've never seen it, go watch it immediately. So
Yeah, and I may actually do that just to see if it still holds up, because I haven't seen it in a good 20 years.
yeah. Not to mention, I love Robert Culp. Everything he's ever been in, I loved watching that guy on TV. So rest in peace, Robert Culp, wherever you are. So great actor.
Yep, and of course you can find me Instagram at The Real Blind Adam. Of course, YouTube, Awesome+Radio. Please like and subscribe. I'd like to get to 669 by the end of March to celebrate 10 years.
Cool.
We are MiniDudes/Blind Adam. We're eBay/Blind Adam. X at the Comic Pimp. Whatnot Comic Pimp VIP. I have some other platforms coming soon. And, as soon as I renew the domain name, there will be a website. Got some good stuff in the works. As always, remember, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Chase your dreams, you just want to catch them. Once again, I'd like to thank Marco's Pizza for sponsoring the podcast. Once again, 1946 Unideli Road, Westmount, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421 973 728 1334. The Marco's Pizza. Get your free garlic nuts on the show. I love you all. Blind out of out.
See ya, everybody.